Alright, good evening and welcome back to the channel. I bet you didn't think you were going to catch me back here today, but here I am, and I'm here for a reason. And you are the reason. That's the song, Sarah and Cohen. It's a version of You Are the Reason, called You Are the Reason by Sarah and Cohen. So when you look it up, make sure that you hear the version by Sarah and Cohen. I don't know who they are or how their song got on my playlist. But as I listened to today's reading, it dawned on me that I never pulled tarot on this tarot. And I also realized that this tarot was not chosen by me or even shuffled by me. This tarot was pretty much chosen by Spirit because it was turned over in the deck. And it wasn't all like in one stack turned over in the deck. It was like in different places turned over. Like it somehow mysteriously got that way. Anyway, I've been feeling all day that I missed something important by not pulling tarot on this tarot. So let me go back and explain to you. If you're new and you didn't see part one, you might want to go back and watch it. It was posted this morning. When I asked Spirit how to begin, I started with the virtues. I got stewardship, respect, responsibility, loyalty, self-control, humility, peace, and gentleness. And then I asked for tarot. And automatically, the Fool, Hope in Reverse, the Magician came out. And I was like, wow, I don't even know how that got turned over. This is how Spirit was working. Somebody wants to take a risk because something feels hopeless, and they want to take a risk to manifest something better. The energy to overcome is they were soul searching. And they were in hermit mode, so they were in their head or in their heart space, hibernating pretty much. What was going to pull it together was a powerful realization of some sort or some kind of event to shake up the energy around you. And it was going to bring you a lot of happiness. And then there was going to be a wheel of fortune right behind that. This is powerful energy we're talking about here. When I asked how this happened, I asked the Kipper, and I got your community. Your community is how this happened. Something in your community. Something happened in your community. What's being hidden is a great fortune. So somebody's hiding a lot of money. Okay? What's being shown is that somebody is receiving a lot of respect. Remember respect? This person's hiding a lot of money, and they get a lot of respect. What's going to happen next is somebody's going to be concerned that you're married to a fake person, and it's somebody that they work with. And there's the concern. It almost looks like it's their boss is concerned about your marriage because they feel like you're married to somebody who's a fake or a false person. Somebody who's a bullshitter. So somehow you're connected to this person's boss, maybe, in some way. Alright, so we know it's a twin flame because we found that out as the reading went along. I highly suggest that you go back and watch part one. Forgiveness was the main thing your higher self wanted you to understand that was needed. And I had put forgiveness oil on before we realized all of that. So, I want to find out a little bit more about how this happened with the tarot. So, I'm going to pull tarot. I want to know why the Fool is here. Because somebody is awakening to some moon energy. Cancer is involved. And you're awakening to some darkness, some shadowy shit. Somebody's keeping secrets. And it has to do with a third party or something that's going on at work. They're keeping secrets about something you're working on. Why is the Fool here? the Lovers, and the Moon. They're keeping secrets about a decision they're about to make. Somebody's got some major secrets, and they're hiding money. They're hiding a lot of money. Alright, show me why the Fool is here. There's my Queen of Wands. This person refuses to clean up their karma. And if you remember, you were having to clean up other people's karma because they would not do it. Do you remember that? Here's the person, the Queen of Wands. This is typically a Leo, but it's an Aries, or it could be a Leo and an Aries. You could have both going on here at the same time. So somebody wants to take a risk because a Leo won't clean up their karma. Why is there no hope? Because something is not divinely guided. There's a Queen of Swords involved, and they're reevaluating something. It's like there's a Queen of Swords. This is probably a Gemini, and they're looking back and realizing, I don't have any hope because nothing was guiding me to do what I've done. It's like everything was telling me not to. Everything in the world tried to stop me from taking that risk. I knew I was not supposed to go back to that place or to that person or to that thing, but I was not going to listen. I insisted on going back to it anyway, on taking a risk, and therefore I have no hope. And now I'm looking back and realizing that I was being guided not to do that, and I did it anyway. Alright, so why is the Magician here? What are you trying to manifest? There's my Leo. You're trying to manifest from a place of weakness. What is this weakness here for? The Six of Wands in reverse, the Four of Cups in reverse, the Ten of Wands in reverse, a long wait, a money focus, and a Fool. So, because it's all in reverse, this is your weakness, okay? That's why it's all in reverse. You should have recognized that somebody wasn't going to show you love. They were disconnected from you and had treated you poorly in the past by not showing love to you. You carried all the burden, all the weight, all the responsibility. You waited a very long time. There was a strong focus of money, and you took a risk on it anyway. You knew that these things were a factor. You knew it. You were divinely guided not to do this. I think by friends, by family, I think by everybody that knew you, you were told, leave this one alone, they're bad to the bone. But you said, I'll do what I want to do because I'm grown. All right, why are they soul searching? Because once again, they got left out in the cold. Once again, they were left out in the cold and they feel rejected and lonely. But this time, it's transforming them because they're actually taking time to digest all of this and realize, you know what? If I would have cleaned up this karma in the past, I wouldn't be going through this again right now. Why is the Tower here? Because what's the T? Somebody cannot be trusted in reverse. There's my Magician. They don't work. There's going to be a wheel, and it's a Magician. There's a Gemini involved here. What's the T? Something was forbidden, and you did it anyway. Alright, so let's see what the T is. What's the T? Spirit said use the other deck first. May I see the T, please? What's the T here? Somebody is fake. Remember, they're a fake. They're fake and they're sorry, but not sorry. They're unapologetic. So they're a bullshitter, and they're not even sorry for the bullshit that they bring to your door. And they may have in the past had a one-night stand, a love affair in the heat of the moment. Any more tea from this deck? There's a love affair for sure. There's unconditional love here. There's actually a perfect pair. And there's an offer being made. So somebody's deeply in love. They're a perfect pair, a soulmate, the other half of your soul. And they're inviting you here. But look, there's a fucking psycho involved. Why is psycho on the bottom of the deck? Because somebody's bound. And it's because they used to be a drunk. They used to drink too much. They got digmatized and they had faith. What did they have faith in? That in the spring somebody would travel and the answer would be yes to being a workaholic. So this decision to do this was made in the spring. You decided, yes, you can come live with me as long as you work. You have to work though. But they had a secret. What was their secret? I'm sorry. I'm going to have to be stuck. And I'm dominant and manipulative because I'm closed off, locked down, and unallowed. Somebody was not supposed to do it and they did it anyway. And you knew you were not supposed to do it. Alright, what's the tea? Somebody had a movie date and they should have been kicked to the curb. Why weren't they? Because they got caught up cheating. Shit was about to explode and you found out somebody was sick. So you didn't kick them to the curb because you found out they were sick. And they found out you were cheating. So it was like tit for tat. I know your secret, you know mine. And so we're just going to let things be. I'm busy, insecure. And all you ever do is go to the gym. Any more tea? You also get a room sometimes when you go to the gym. Why are they getting a room when they go to the gym? Because of a diamond girl who's born to shine that's coming in after you. It's a private relationship. It's supposed to be family time, and you've given them a fake apology, even though you betrayed them. And you're like, hey, y'all just need to chill out. They're sick. But you're not telling them that you got caught cheating, knowing you fucked up. Anything else you want us to know? Somebody's a bugaboo, and you're standing your ground. What's the truth about the bugaboo? The truth about the bugaboo is they're money hungry. They enjoy gossip. They're acting like they're falling apart and like they're running away. But really they're attracting like a moth to a flame while you're busy and insecure and total drama in action. Alright, so now we know what's going on with the tea. Let's continue on with the tarot. Why is the sun here? Because of the sun in reverse. Because somebody is unhappy because somebody withdrew their love. Because you were married and this was an injustice. They didn't want to be with somebody who was married and already with somebody. Because diamond girls who are born to shine do not do that. Okay? Why is the wheel here? Because there's, there's truth that's about to come out. There's truth that's about to come out. There's a lot of freaking cards here. Oh my God, I got the Emperor and Empress in the same hand. The Emperor is in reverse. The Ten of Cups is in reverse. They're spying. This person is emotionally fulfilled by this Empress that they're spying on. And the truth of this is about to come out because she withdrew her offer of love because you're married and it's an injustice. Now, this karmic partner who's in the relationship is internally conflicted because they're in a relationship with somebody who is actually in love with a twin flame. Now we're getting to the truth of what's going on here. And they're tired of the bickering and fighting. Y'all have been bickering and fighting about this relationship since the day you decided you were not going to clean up this karma. What's going to be the outcome here? There's a King of Pentacles and a Queen of Cups that are on ice, and there will not be a relationship for these two people. So this is probably the Virgo. This is probably a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. I've got all of those. And your relationship is on ice. Why is their relationship on ice? Because the King of Wands is codependent. It's been forbidden. They're unawakened. And all you have manifested here, out of all these magicians you keep manifesting, is a bunch of manipulation. Because you're not learning your karmic lessons. You have been told not to do this, and you did it anyway. That's why there's no hope for this relationship. Alright, so I'm going to leave that alone. And you better leave this one alone. They're bad to the bone. Alright, what do we need to know now? They're married. This person is married. There needs to be healing. And somebody needs to be vulnerable and open up. Why do they need to be vulnerable? Because they have children. Remember, I think there was something said about children somewhere. Maybe not. For some reason, that was this morning. It was in this morning's reading. It was about children. That you were going to have regret. I cannot make it up. There's your regret. You're married and you need to have healing and you need to open up and talk to your children or you're going to regret it. What might be the outcome of that? Right now, you're on different pages because of an obsession. Cards in the wrong deck. Somebody's numbing. They're acting like a victim and like they're stuck with this. Okay. So you're telling your children that you are a victim of somebody that you're stuck with and there's numbing going on. What's the truth about the obsession? There's a past life love that's got a lot of balance in their life. Alright, what does that have to do with anything? Warning, when it comes to a decision, there needs to be forgiveness. Warning, you need to make a decision to forgive. What happens if they don't? You're going to master a spiritual lesson. Can you show us what that means? I'm hearing you use another deck of cards. Strictly sexual. So the addiction could be sex in this case, but it doesn't have to be. What's going to happen? Show me what the warning is that's going to happen. Spirit says not that deck. Show me what's going to happen. What's the warning? What's the spiritual lesson if they don't forgive? You're going to be embarrassed. There's going to be a lot of embarrassment. Remember humility? You're going to embarrass yourself and be disconnected. Alright, what else? Somebody's power hungry. They're guarded and they are obsessed fixated. Why are they fixated? Because they're ruthless, they're distant, and they're one-sided. So you're over here telling your children that it's all this other person's fault, that you're stuck because you're a victim of their using and you're insecure. What's the truth of being a victim of their using? You're an escapist and you have doubt. They don't believe you either. They don't believe you are. They know that you're lying to get out of this. How do they feel about you, the children? Envious. Why are they envious? Because they feel like you're pitiful. They feel like you're pitiful. Well, how does that add up? Because you make excuses. So they don't envy you. They feel like you're pitiful and make excuses, which is exactly what you're doing right here. They're saying your children feel like you're envious, you make excuses, and you're pitiful, and something shocking. Can you clarify the shocking? You're selling out. You're also invading somebody's privacy. You're vengeful because you feel unlovable. And you're empty. This is how your children see you. Anything else the children see? That you're cold and you're void. And you're silenced. You're not really talking at all. Unless you're making excuses and acting pitiful. This is pitiful. Alright, now show me why family shit's been getting on their nerves. How did this happen? Fill in the blank. What was being hidden? Unplug. And what was being shown? So you probably stopped going on social media. Just shut the fuck up and have sex. Yeah, you're addicted to sex with this person. What's going to happen next? Fuck your feelings. I'm hot, smart, and I have a great ass, and I keep my shit clean. Baby doll, you're in for a big surprise. You want to go on a real fucking date, too. And family shit's getting on your nerves. What's going to be the outcome of going on a real fucking date? And fuck your feelings. What's going to be the outcome of that? You're going to have to forgive and ask yourself, do I really love them? Because you're not being heard. Somebody's irritated because they need to fucking say it. Resentment kills the magic. It's not that serious, but it is time for shit to get real. All right. So, I think now we've finally gotten to the bottom of this. Anything else you want to say out of this deck right here? Somebody's in denial about rejection, being released, and longing. What's the truth if they're in denial? That there's an addiction that needs boundaries. And you're playing a lot of hard games. I think it's sex. Clarify the addiction. You need to take a leap of faith. Towards what? Use your intuition, your abundance. Retreat. There's true love. You need to leave this person and go towards your true love. Clarify true love. You need to go slow, and it's somebody who has integrity that you can trust. Anything else? We're hearing the same message over and over again, no matter how many times. It's a friendship. You're awakening to the fact that you've been playing hard. There's passion. Anything else? This person also has stability. And there's going to be regret. Why is there going to be regret? Because it's a twin flame. I can't make this shit up. And you need to retreat. Alright, now I'm going to try and get you a message from your best friend. And I'm going to get you a message from How to Love Yourself Through This. Best friend, would you please give us a message? Validate yourself. Shit happens. Validate yourself. Shit happens. Alright. How can this person love themselves while they go through this? Besides validating themselves, shit happens. There's a white unicorn on here. Don't quit your daydream. And bring your monster flowers. You have fear. And it's holding you back. Alright, number 19. Don't quit your daydream. Give yourself permission in every way. No one is going to grant you permission to follow your dream and prescribe the path you need to follow. Only you can do that, and it is a sacred charge to keep your daydream alive. You were born with it. It has been gifted to you and relies on you to bring it into the world. Stay true, hold fast. Permit yourself to love your own vision unabashedly. This kind of loyalty creates enthusiasm, which is contagious, and before you know it, you've left a river of permission in your wake that others can drink from to restore their own belief. And number 18, which is the one right before that, is bring your monster flowers. Whatever causes you to stay in fear as a monster. Could be uncertainty, overwhelm, conflict, new beginnings, risk, other people's approval, the unknown. As long as you remain in fear, the monster has the power. But you become the master when you are able to claim the power back. Befriend uncertainty. Shake hands with the unknown. Give your new beginning a hug. Whatever shape the big scary thing takes, bring the monster some flowers. Make an offering. Now is the time to know that on a soul level you are bigger than any circumstance you will face. So you're staying in a situation because you're afraid to do anything else. And you actually have somebody who is a twin flame and that's a friend that has integrity, stability, and you're awakening to this and realizing that all you're good for is shutting the fuck up and having sex. This person is using you. They don't want to hear what you have to say. They don't want to listen, which they were told to do twice this morning. All they want to do is have sex with you. They're using you for a piece of ass and a place to live. Have fun with that. Okay, I'm going to see if I can get you any guidance from here. Any guidance I can get from here, Spirit. That's a lot of guidance. Can I get one or two, please? Woo! I'm going to take the one that's on the floor. Warrior Goddess, which we have had before, and Creatrix. Warrior Goddess and Creatrix. Now, let's see what Spirit's saying to you, Warrior Goddess. Number 25, male or female, there's no gender. Just listen to the message. This is not a time to play it safe, nor is it time to allow another to take the lead in your life. You need to believe in yourself and trust that your instincts guiding you are correct. If you need to take action, do it. Speak up, say yes, say no. Trust your inner truth completely. Be bold. The universe will answer your boldest actions with affirmation, and you'll end up moving through the consequences of your actions with grace and courage, ending up exactly where you're meant to be. You are ready. Life has been preparing you. Your experiences have made you strong and wise. You have spirit and you have courage. Believe in yourself. You are a warrior goddess, an empowered divine badass. Trust in your foundations, they are strong. Put your faith in the universe. It has been your life coach and guide all along, helping you build up your inner resources, encouraging you to realize the power that has always been within you. The universe believes in you. When you feel it's time to take a step with confidence. When you ask for help from the universe, ask with boldness and total confidence that your prayers will be answered in the best possible way. You have the right to require that your personal space be respected. You have divine permission and encouragement to claim your rightful place in the world. You are meant to say no to behaviors that are dishonest, manipulative, and bullying. The warrior goddess uses her sacred anger to set a boundary and speak her truth, not to attack another. She uses her inner fire to live with integrity, even if the right choice for her seems hard or frightening at the time. She knows that the universe has her back, so she is willing to be true to herself no matter what. She places integrity above all else. She knows that compromising her self-respect to win a battle will end up losing her the war. Sacred ritual. If possible, lie face down on the floor with your forehead touching the earth. As you breathe out, you will now release any doubt or fear into the earth. She will take them from you, transform them, and send them back to you as renewed energy, which you can absorb as you breathe in. And Creatrix, number 18. Creatrix. Your soul is a divine creative fire. It wants to break free from what has been to give life to something new. You may experience this as a feeling of restlessness, of being confined, or as a craving for something more that you cannot quite articulate. Your soul doesn't want you to push that new life away. She wants you to embrace it. When you let go of your inhibitions and freely express yourself, stagnant situations will be cleared out by the powerful release of your energy, which creates openness. Let your inner artist out to play in whatever way feels fun, raw, and honest for you. It's time for you to experience something new. It's time to clean up this old karma that you've been being told over and over again, not by just one person, not by just spirit, but by your children, your family, your community has told you, leave this one alone, they're bad to the bone. All right, what's going to happen with this person's finances, Spirit? There's been spell work done, for one thing. You're going to make an investment. You're going to be giving charity, it looks like. You're going to be a workaholic and a student. Outcome of the spell work. The outcome of the spell work is going to be real estate and taking risks, transportation, perfectionism, recognition, and partnership with a new beginning on the bottom of the deck. That's what I'm talking about. It's time to start something new. All right, who are you talking to, Spirit? You are DHNJM, number 11. MVBOCHR, number 10. RRJNRMK3. A lot of R's. NYRDVLU2. NTDLZVY2, PTNMWNV4, CCATZJN9. One more time. Whoops. That is a F as in Fred. ATFLAH. Alright, one more time, Spirit said. Number 6. PFTOJTO. Number 6. Alright, Spirit. Trinkets, please. I got a feather, black tourmaline, a cat, a flower, a butterfly. Every journey begins with a single step. Holly hobby, a seahorse, a mermaid, a shell, a squid, the letter L as in Linda, a horseshoe with a 3-leaf clover, and a skeleton. Somebody's got skeletons in their closet. I have a piece of sea glass. I have 2 huge keys. I have an evil eye. I have a military pendant. I have a penny. I have a piece of crystal. A horse. A rocking horse for a baby. A crescent moon with a fairy. A fancy heart with a flower. And a dragonfly. Alright. There's part 2 to the reading that I did this morning. I hope you got something out of this. I hope that it helps you to realize it's time to clean up this karma and to start something new. Have a wonderful night, and I'll see you back here tomorrow morning. Be blessed. Bye-bye.